Hi guys, it's me, PomniFanXD, and today I will be showing you how to mod your 3DS. This works with any 3DS, and today I will be modding one of my friend's 3DSs that I offered to do it for him for free. So, hello, this is the 3DS. So it's a 3DS XL. It's not like mine. Mine is a 3DS XL new. So it was a little bit weirder. Oh, what the heck? I didn't mean to go into that game. So, I'm playing Doors. Okay. So, my 3DS is already modded, as you can see. This is like one of the best things ever to mod. In my opinion, one of the best things. So, I have all these games, all these mods. You can and then you can do Pretendo account. But I'm not going to cover that in this video because it actually takes me a long time to make accounts. So I have friends, and these two people didn't accept me. Okay. And that's one of my fans. Shout out to you, bruh. Because you send me messages sometimes. So yeah, I will be getting onto the materials of the video. First and obvious, you're going to need any type of 3DS for this video. So I have this one, which is my friend's. You're gonna probably want a charger because this actually took me a few hours. You're gonna need a computer, one of these little USB things to put your micro SD card inside so you can do stuff. I don't know if you guys have one built in, but this is mine. I had to plug it in because, well, I don't own one of these computers that just have a SD card slot there. So I got this one on Amazon. It was like $9. Correct me if I'm wrong. And you're gonna need a micro SD card of either 32 gigs and up. For my 3DS, I use 64 gigs. This micro SD card was for my camera. But, oh, look at me there. Okay, this was for my camera. But I already have the photos on my camera on my computer. Don't ask why there's X. I really have to fix that. But we're gonna have to turn it into FAT32. Warning, FAT32 deletes absolutely everything from the SD card. So, like, make a backup or something. So, what the heck? So, we're gonna need to FAT32 it. So I think not many people have the option to turn it into FAT32. So you should get this, whatever this is, I forgot the name. It's named Rufus. It's such a good thing for doing FAT32. Okay, so basically, you're gonna want to download Rufus. I will put the link in the description of all the stuff I will be using. So, you're gonna want to put the name of your drive, or whatever in your drive. This one is called Le 3DS. So, you're gonna want to click non-bootable. You're gonna leave it MBR. This does not do anything. And we're gonna put it 32 kilobytes in FAT32. FAT32, and we're gonna put it 32 kilobytes, and then we're gonna start. It's gonna say delete everything. Okay, I'm fine with it. There we go. So my SD card should be empty now. Yep, look, nothing. Okay, so basically now I'm gonna put this in the link of my description, but this is the homebrew guide. So basically, first we're gonna go to the official written guide. Okay, so you're gonna need to install all of these things. Just know. So first, we're gonna need to download MSet9, which I already have it downloaded, but you're gonna want to download the latest version, which is MSet9 v2.1zip. You're gonna want to download that. So I'm gonna download it. And then you're gonna want to download Python. So if you're using a Windows, this is for Windows, you're gonna go to the Microsoft Store, Python. There's gonna be a lot of Pythons, but you're gonna want to download the newest one, which I believe is Python 3.1.13, and you're gonna want to download that one. So I actually already have it downloaded, so I don't really have to do anything. Okay, so now that you've got MSet9, you're gonna want to go in you're gonna want to highlight all of this, and you are gonna want to drag all of those to the SD card. After you have it, you're gonna want to use WinRAR or whatever you use to extract the files. But I already have it extracted. So, where is it? Modding tools. MSet 9. So once you're done extracting it, you're gonna grab all of this. You're gonna scroll down, and you're gonna drag it into your SD card. So it should have all of this inside. So wait, I believe before we do this, we have to grab the SD card and we have to put it in here. Since this is a Nintendo, just a 3DS in general, we're gonna have to not use a micro SD card. So I have this adapter. We're gonna put it in here, and we're gonna put it in this dude's 3DS. Before we put it in, I'm gonna turn it off because something bad can actually happen. Okay. Because every time you take out your SD card, you're gonna want to turn it off. Okay, I put it back in. I turned the language to English, but I will switch it back for him to Spanish once I'm finished. Okay. So, here, see, we've got, ooh, okay. It's gonna create some home management stuff. I want to just leave it as is. Then, you're gonna turn it off. And you're gonna take out the SD card. Just to make like a 3DS file. Hold on. You're gonna wanna put it in here. Okay, now that you've put it in the 3DS, take it out and put it back in your computer. You should have a 3DS folder. Now we can open this MSet 9 window batch file. So you're gonna want to open it, and it should bring you here. So now it should say, please enter one of these 4 numbers. Enter 1 for old 3DS, 2DS. Enter 2 for new 3DS, 2DS. Enter 3 for old 3DS, 2DS, and 4 for new 3DS, 2DS. So basically the only difference is the versions here. So now you're gonna want to go back into your 3DS, turn it on, and you're gonna want to check what version your 3DS is on. Mine is lagging for some reason. Other settings. We're gonna want to check. We're gonna want to check system update if he has any update. Let's see. Accept. Okay, so yeah, he does need a system update. So if you need a system update, connect to the internet and update it. It's better to have it the latest version. Okay, so once you update it, your version should be 11.17.0, whatever that is. So if you're on a older update, like one of these, I'm sorry, I don't know how to do it. I only know how to do this on new versions. So this one's 11.17, and it's an old 3DS. The XL doesn't actually matter. It doesn't matter if it's an XL, if it's not an XL. They're just the same thing. Only matters, an old 3DS is the one without the thumb. Like the little nub here you should have. That if it's a new 3DS. If it doesn't, well, it's an old 3DS. So, this is an old 3DS. So we're going to click number 1. And we're going to click enter. Okay, so now that you've clicked your number, there's going to be a lot of choices, like create MSet ID 1, check MSet status. You're going to click number 1. You're going to click enter. It should put a disclaimer, but to cancel it's 2, and if you want to confirm, it's number 1. So we're going to confirm, and it should say creating hacked. Press enter to exit. You're going to exit. Okay, so now that we've done that, we're going to take out... Stop! Okay, we're going to want to take out our SD card and put it back in. So now that we gotta put it back in, this step is gonna seem a little bit weird, but trust me with this. Now, we're gonna wanna turn it back on. Okay, and then, this is a weird step. We are gonna wanna go to MeMaker. And then, we're gonna want to go to MeMaker. Just to make like some save data. If you see, it's creating extra data. Do not remove SD card. So, then you don't have to do anything. Just get out. What? Okay. You're gonna go to system settings now, which you don't really have to do anything in the me section. You just gotta go make like a save thing, and then you're gonna system settings. You're gonna want to click data management, and then go to Nintendo 3DS software. So now it's gonna say system card is corrupted. Reset it now. Click reset, but it doesn't really reset anything. Just don't worry. Don't worry. So see, oh, that's a lot of blocks. Then, once we do that, we're going to want to turn it off. Okay, we're going to want to turn it off. And then, I'm going to take it out and put it back in the computer. Back inside. And now, you're going to want to go to MSet9, Windows again. You're going to want to click the same number you did. If it says ready, that means you're good to go. If it says not ready, search up a tutorial because it really never messes up for me. So now that it's ready, you're gonna want to click 0 and then goodbye, and then you're gonna want to take it out and put it back into the 3DS. Okay, now that you have it in your 3DS, you're gonna want to open it and press the power button, and this is one of the most important parts into modding it. So don't touch anything. Don't touch anything, guys. So just keep your hands off. Just keep your hands off and wait for it to load a bit. Okay, so when you enter, it should be hovering, the little cursor, above system settings. If it doesn't work, you're going to want to click on system settings and then turn it off. And if it's hovering there, just leave it like that. Now, you're going to want to go into system settings with the A button. Then now, we're going to go back into data management. And we're going to want to click Nintendo 3DS. We're going to click extra data. It should say MeMaker. Don't touch anything now. Be very careful. And you're going to take out the 3DS SD card. So now it should say no SD card found. We're going to want to leave it like that. Okay, so now that you have that there, you're going to want to put it back into your PC. Don't touch the 3DS. Don't do anything. Just leave it on. Then we're going to go to MSet9 again. Whoa, what the heck? MSet9 Windows. Then you're going to want to click the model. Then, now you're going to click 3, inject trigger file. And then you're going to click exit, and you're going to want to take it out. Okay, so now that you've taken out your SD card, you're going to not touch anything. You're going to want to put it back into your 3DS carefully. And then, don't get scared, guys. Jump scare warning. Okay, freak. I won't go in. Okay. There you go. It's going to take you here. So to proceed, you got to enter this. For me, it's left, down, right, up, and A. So it's going to firm back up. It's going to just do that. Then you're going to press A to continue. Then it's going to take you to the Luma 3DS menu. So for me, what I do is I always enable this one. Enable loading external firms and modules. That's if you like want to keep modding it and all that stuff. And enable game patching. I'm not going to open that right now, but you don't have to open that if you're not going to continue. Then you're going to want to click start to save and exit. And click save and exit. Okay, now that you've done that, you want to turn off your 3DS. Which this is one of the most important parts. We're going to be removing MSet9. Okay, we're going to take out the SD card. We're going to be putting it back into my computer. Putting it back in my computer. and we're gonna go to MSet9. Okay. Now we're gonna click number 1 again, and then we're gonna click number 4, which is remove trigger file, and then it's gonna remove it. Okay, so you're not gonna remove your oops. You're gonna click 5, and you're gonna click remove MSet9. So now we're gonna want to exit, and if you have the guide here, okay, you're gonna scroll all the way. You should really get this side. Now we gotta continue to finalizing setup. So once you've gone to this area, you're gonna scroll. You're gonna need these two: finalize helper ROM, and you're gonna need finalize ROMs. Okay. So I have those two downloading. Now we're gonna want to go to my thing. You're gonna want to go to downloads, and you see finalize helper ROM, and they're like finalize ROM are there. Okay, now you're gonna grab finalize ROM. You're gonna grab this one. Oh crap. Okay, we're gonna just drag it into our normal 3DS, and then okay, so it should be. I'm gonna move it down. See, it's right here. Finalize ROM. And then, okay, so now that it's there, you can delete it from your PC, the finalize ROM FS. Then, we're gonna go back to our 3DS folder, and we're gonna go to Luma. We're gonna go to the payloads folder, and it doesn't have anything, see? So, it doesn't have anything. We're gonna go to downloads, and then we're gonna go to downloads, and we're gonna grab, that's my book. We're gonna grab X finalize helper firm, and we're gonna put it in the payloads folder. So, yep, it's there. Okay, now you can also delete that from your computer. I'm not deleting that because that's my friend's stuff, and they want to keep their data. So, I'm gonna actually delete this. We're gonna want to take it out and put it back. Now, once we've done that, we want to, make sure that CFW is still there. So you're gonna want to hold select and power at the same time. So I'm gonna hold select, and then click power, and it should, so see, we have it. So now that we got that, we're gonna click start to exit. Now it's gonna turn on. So we're gonna have to do some tricky stuff here. So once it turns on, you don't have to click anything. You just have to click a specific button combo. And click LD pad down and select. Select. There we go. Then we're gonna go down to miscellaneous options. We're gonna go to dump DSP firmware. Then once we've done that, we're gonna click B. We're gonna go to nullify user time offset. We're gonna click that, and we're gonna click B. We're gonna go out, and we're gonna turn it off. Okay, so now that we've done that, we're gonna go into God Mode 9 now. So you're gonna turn it on and press X at the same time. So, whoop! Now you're in God Mode 9. Yay! Okay, backup not found. Create one. Click yes. Click A. Then you should be in this screen right here. Now that you're here, you've come so far and you're about to finish. You're going to click the home button. You're going to scroll down to scripts. You're going to click finalize, A. So, should be downloading all the stuff we need. This script may take a few minutes to complete. If you're okay with that, then click A. Okay. This system that is unlocked. Unlock it now? Yes. To proceed, do what it says on the screen. So it says left, down, up, right, A. Now it's going to be downloading everything we need for the modded 3DS from the homebrew menu, from the CIA, Anemone, and I will do a video explaining what each of them do. For me, it's going to take 4 minutes, so I'm just going to leave him right here, and I will start I will come back when he's finished. Okay, now it should be done. And it's telling you to do some things here. You see? And I'm actually going to help you with that right now. Okay, then we're gonna press A to continue, and it's just gonna turn off, and we're gonna take out. This part is for in case of a brick of your 3DS, which is very rare actually. You're gonna put it in there. Now, see, it looks a little bit cleaner. Now, if you want to save your data, we're gonna go to GM9, we're gonna go to backups, and we should have these things right here. So we're gonna want to, okay, so these two, you can save them because they are gonna be important for a brick, just in case if you have a brick. I'm gonna leave them there. But this is your last. This is actually last. We're gonna put it back inside. Now we're gonna turn on your 3DS. I think it will be in the configuration menu. I am not sure if it will be, but you're gonna have new apps now. Close program window, yeah, because there's programs running in my. So it's taking long. It does this. There we go. Now we've got our softwares here. I will explain each one of them really quick. So this. Anemone Theme Manager. This is to have background splashes and badges. I will explain in another video how to get all of this stuff. Now, here. What is this? FPD. This is to access files through your computer, through your 3DS. I don't actually know how to use it, so I have never used it. Now what's this? FBI. FBI. I don't remember what this is for. Scan QR codes, download games with this. That's all I used it for. That's an important one. What's here? Checkpoint. Ooh, this is for like, I think saving save data, like in a specific place. Okay. Homebrew launcher. This is very important. This is if you're downloading anything, you're gonna need the homebrew launcher. So like get games. This is like to launch games that you cannot have in your home screen. What's this? Universal Updater. You can download stuff with this. Like you can download games, mods, anything. So yeah, that's how you mod your 3DS. And this is a free modded 3DS for one of my friends. I modded it for him for free because I am such a good friend and I love helping people. And okay, there we go. That's the end of the video, guys. Bye. Happy modding.